How are the kids doing this morning? Can all the kids wave at me? Awesome. I always get like mostly adults and then a few kids will wave at me. This is great. So, kids, I got a question for you. Are relationships important? Yes, absolutely. Relationships are so important. It's so important that we stay connected to each other, that we really work at keeping our relationships healthy. And I'm actually kind of working on a craft right now for later for some, talking about relationships and connections and stuff. And actually, when you think about it, a stapler is a lot like a relationship thing, isn't it? I mean, it like holds things together, doesn't it, kids? And so, we need to work on all of our relationships, our family relationships, our friend relationships, all that kind of, oh man, this is kind of embarrassing. It's kind of jammed or something. I don't know what's going on. Kids, what do you think I should do? Maybe if I just kind of slam it, maybe that. Sorry, messed the table up now. That's. Sorry, Steve. It's not working. I've got some extra staples here. Maybe I'm out of staples. It's not it. Boy, what do I do? Oh, I know. You're like a teacher, right, Daniel? So you probably used a lot of these. Could you maybe kind of see if you can figure out what might be going on? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Just
working on my PhD in
PhD, really, in stapleology?
See, look, it's stuck.
It's just a little thing right there.
Get that out.
Ow. Okay.
Voila.
Awesome. Man, let's see if his PhD is working. There you go. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you getting me out of that jam. But really, when you think about it, staplers are really, it's a lot like relationships, because sometimes, we get in a jam, we get in trouble in our relationships, we start having problems in our relationships, and sometimes we just react and we're like, oh, I got to fix this relationship, and sorry, did it again, and we start slamming things, and maybe we, thank you, boy, you're jumping ahead there. But we start just reacting in our relationships, and we might even yell at somebody. We might hurt somebody while we're trying to fix it even. Or maybe we dig in there and we're like, what's missing? What's wrong in our relationship? And so we look in and we try to see, how did I hurt that person and what can I do to fix it? But I've gone to people and I've apologized for things, or I've gone and said, hey, that kind of hurt me when you said it. And it still didn't get worked out, even though I worked at it and I tried. And so you know what I did? I called in somebody else to help me. Because sometimes we can't see those things that are missing. We can't see what's wrong in our relationship sometimes, and we need to call in somebody for help, don't we? So that might be your mom and dad, kids. Might be just a friend. Hey, we're not getting along very well. Do you think you could help us? And that's so important in relationships, to ask for help. So kids, as you're going through the week, I just want you to remember how important connections are, how important relationships are, and just remember you're not alone. You can ask for help, and also remember it's worth the effort. I could have just thrown the stapler away and been like, you know what, it's not even worth it, right? And sometimes we act like that with our relationships, and we're like, I'm just going to move on. But relationships are worth it, and it's worth working on, and it's worth getting help. Okay, guys? Does that sound good?